Hey Arc of New Jersey, it's Matthew Locascio, back with another weekly edition of helpful health tips and exercises for you guys. If you don't know by now, if you haven't watched the first 2 weeks, because we did standing balance exercises for last month for Don't Fall for Fall August, September is seated core muscle balance exercises, working on those muscles that help keep us stable, help keep our posture good, and help us with balance. As I've preached since the beginning, make sure you're sitting on a stable, safe object that you're comfortable with. Make sure that you can't fall, that the item you're sitting on, the chair, whatever it may be, won't fall or collapse. Make sure your surroundings are safe so that if something, God forbid, does happen and you fall, you don't fall into anything. And just please make sure that the exercise feels right to you, feels right for you. If it doesn't feel right, please don't do it. There's other exercises we've gone over. There's more to come. There's always more to come. We do these weekly. We do the classes where there's tons of exercises. So just don't press it. Don't do something you're not sure if it's going to hurt you. And in worst case scenario, you can reach out to us at IHT. We're here to help. We can always give you an alternate exercise to do. That's info@inhometrainermatt.com is the email, inhometrainermatt.com through the contact portal on the website, or 908-875-3241. Again, we're here to help. So, with that being said, we've gone through crunches and we've gone to oblique circles. Now, we're going to go back to our first exercise, which was the crunch, but we're going to put a little twist on it. Why? Because I like twists. I do. I like a lemon twist. I like a lime twist. I like doing the twist. I like twister. So why not put a twist on it? Okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a crunch, and you have to be careful because the balance on this, even from a seated position, is tough. It's dicey. It's just, so make sure, feel comfortable with it. Go slow. Try it out. Take it one rep at a time. So I'm going to show you two different ways to do this. We're going to put our hands out in front of us as we go back into the crunch, which is a very small crunch. If you watch the first one, we're only going back a little bit. If you're in a chair that has a solid straight backing, scooch forward, not too far that you fall out, but just enough that you can lean back slightly. If you have no backing, just make sure not to go back too far, because then it's bye-bye, and we can't help you from here. Okay, so hands out in front of us, going back slightly, bringing the arms out, and then we're going to come up to a straight position and clap them together. You can clap like that if you want. Otherwise, just bring your hands together. You can do a big old, like church clap or concert clap, or you can just silently, like a nice silent clap, like you're in the library but proud of someone. Breathe in through the nose. We're only going slightly back. And then as you come forward, out through the mouth. And the same thing we said on the first video. Tighten those ab muscles. Okay? That's the only way you're going to focus in on that area. That's the only way you're going to feel it in the right area. You have to focus and clench them as you breathe out. Give them a nice hard clench again, like someone's hitting you in the stomach. But we never ever want that to actually happen. Just visualize that so that you know you're clenching properly, but please, by all means, make sure that never happens to you. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Big breath out, tighten those abs. Okay. 10 to 12 I would recommend starting, maybe 15. If it feels easy, you can go to 15. The other way, we're going to bring our elbows in, tuck them in like this. Now we're going to release them down as we go back. Again, slight lean back, not too far. Keep our feet grounded. You're going to curl your arms up. You're keeping your elbows locked to the side. Curling the arms up, Just nothing in the hands. Just keep them nice and open like this, nice and loose. Just bringing them up. Simple, non-weighted bicep curl while crunching. Deep breath through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's do a couple more. Again, at home, I would recommend 10 to 12, at most 15 to start with, because you can always do more sets. You can always do more sets. You can always see how it feels the next day. But if you do too many, how it feels is going to be hurting, and it might hurt in your back, which is not where we want the focus here. We want it on the core, on the ab muscles and the sides, the obliques. So take your time with that, again, because both these movements can throw off your balance a little bit. They can make you feel a little more wobbly, a little more prone to fall. So take it slow, try a couple out, and then if it feels comfortable, you can continue. If it doesn't, restrict your movement or reach out to us, and again, we can help walk you through the exercise or give you a proper alternative. Other than that, we will see you next week with our last edition of this arc. And I know it's a quick one this month, but a good one. I like these. We'll see you next week with our last edition.